today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by... The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in Week 2. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, Tate rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To Evans on the slant.
Tate's pass.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
37-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
We'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Rams' 11-yard line.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 63 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard.
On second and 12, Minshew. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins.
Complete to Bryson.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. Now allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
2nd and a yard.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And goal.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and...
Minshew sets to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
A gain of 2. Brings up
operating from the gun. Tate. The open man is Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And back to throw again. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
On the counter, this is Akers. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
38, the ball carrier. Terrell Burgess.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The tackle made.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Tate. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Titans.
Operating from the gun, Tate.
Tate's pass.
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Tate, he'll get this one complete to Davis. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, London.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Off play action. Tate. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The quarterback is sacked.
That's a pretty darn good start to this season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On 3rd down, Tate. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And then will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The 3rd down pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much ashore of the field goal. But you take a big sack that could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They'll run here with Moss. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Titans' 7-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Minshew's going to keep it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Titans 7, Rams 6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been busy. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Tate on the move to his left. He'll run it. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Tate. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, Tate. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now Minshew. And this one quickly to land. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Well, throw complete to Cam Akers. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson. And now it's third down.
Baker there on the coverage.
It'll be Minshew again. Open man is Myers. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Sam Sloman for the Rams.
So we're at halftime with our score. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
With the score, Titans 7.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's Minshew. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he stops right at midfield.
That's good for an LA Rams.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Budda Baker. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going right back to Akers. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Third and 4.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Oh, able to avoid him. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
He was brought down by David Long. 4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Tate, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Intended for Jonnu Smith.
To throw on third down. Tate, he stiff arms him. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Tate. And a catch right side by Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
On the carry.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
And it's
operating from the gun. Tate, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sean Robinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Moss. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
It is good.
And it's up and good. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now on 2nd and 13. Minshew looking underneath. He's got Akers. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down and 1.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Out of the gun is Minshew. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Complete to Colby Parkinson.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack. Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Throwing on 1st down. Tate, now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. Tate, he's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd and short.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Tate. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off play action. Tate. And he's corralled, but yard before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And
from the gun, Tate. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Akers taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams have taken the lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. Minshew sets to throw. And incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a London 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Tate. Smith catches left side. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Titans on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, Tate finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Tate, blitz coming, and down he goes.
And I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
McCann's kick up and good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Fires one, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At the 30.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Tate. He'll buy some time running. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Darren Lee in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Okay, you know my vibe.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Go the other way. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Jacoby Myers.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
And he can't get a football. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get through. He's taken down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
But when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal. But the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Again, it's Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Derrick Henry. Down to the 25. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 42nd mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
A 44-yard attempt.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.